Hey, welcome to Level Up Yoga. My name is Aaron, and today we will be doing a practice that I've called Yin Yoga for self-love. And so this is some time that you can take for yourself, to be with yourself, to fully restore and give yourself the love that you deserve. For this practice, you will need a bolster, such as the one that I'm sitting on. If you don't have a bolster, you could use a pillow or a couple of pillows, really just anything soft that you're able to sit on and use to kind of prop yourself up in the various poses that we'll be doing. You might need a mat, it's not necessary. The softer the better. I would even go as far as suggesting to do this practice in bed. So you go ahead and set yourself up, and I will meet you on your mat or on your bed when you're ready. We're going to start our practice today in a seated position. And this can be cross-legged, this can be sitting on your shins, or any other seat that works well for you. And what I'd like you to do is firstly close down your eyes. Sit up tall and begin to be aware of your breath. And just noticing what it feels like to be breathing right now. Something within you is telling your body to breathe. And this is the part of you that wants to live, that wants to experience the world in all of its glory. And each breath is nourishment for your body, nourishment for your mind. It's that very vital, sustaining force, prana. And as you become aware of this cyclical process, see if you can slow it down. Your breaths become deeper and slower. And as your mind slows down, and the breath becomes this intimate play between yourself and life itself. And this giving and taking. Taking what you need and releasing what you don't. And we'll take 3 more breaths in our seat. Blinking open your eyes. Becoming aware of your body. Feel the parts of your body that are connecting you to the earth. Feel the temperature of the air on your skin. We'll start off our practice today with a little self-massage. So I want you to start with your right foot. Taking your thumbs, massaging the top of your right foot. You can press your thumbs in as you press your fingers into the bottom of your foot. Working into the bottom of the ankle, maybe into the back of your Achilles tendon, massaging into your heel, and the sides of your foot, the arch, and working into your toes. Maybe your right hand's on your pinky toe, your left hand's on your big toe. And you move in until you've massaged each toe individually. Maybe a little scratch, if that feels nice, and then moving into your ankle. Massaging your ankle, slowly moving up your leg. I like to grip my calf with my hands. You can massage down the front of your shin with your thumb. But really this is about you and your body. It's about experiencing every inch of your physical body. And as you massage, or this act of massaging is truly an act of love. You're giving your body attention and love, ultimately. Maybe if you find a bit of a tight muscle, just give it a very gentle rub. Tell it that you love it and that it's okay to release and to soften. You can move from your lower leg up into your knee now. Maybe the sides of your knee, the top of your knee, the back of your knee, the front of your knee. You massage into the sides of the kneecap. Move up into your upper leg. I like to use my palms in these bigger areas. Maybe massaging out the hamstring. And as you massage these areas, see if you can allow them to be soft. Bending the knee will help in this area of your leg to soften. You can use your thumbs, you can use your palms, whatever you feel you need right now. And let's work into the other leg now. So starting to massage into the left foot. Starting at the top of the foot. Pressing the fingers into the bottom of the foot. You don't have to do exactly as I am doing. I want you to really use this as an exploration of your own body. Where in your body do you need a bit of love? And that subtle, loving awareness. Maybe these are parts of your body that you've been ultimately ignoring, or that you've become disconnected from. And work up into the bottom of the ankle, and then into the toes. Maybe there's some cracks in the toes. What does it feel like if you press into your toenails or twist your toes? For me, it feels really good to pull back on my toes and stretch out the bottoms of my feet. Move up now into the ankle, the Achilles tendon, on top of the heel. This is something that I do every so often. I've been doing it for quite a few years now. And it was really ever since I injured my knees. I used to just massage my knees. And as I massaged, we move up into our lower leg, our calf and our shin now. As I massaged my knees, I would use some oil and I would visualize this white healing light filling my knees and healing my knees. And ultimately that light was the light of awareness, or the light of love. But our bodies really do respond to this kind of stimulation. So all we're doing is loving our body. Our bodies do so much for us. And they carry us throughout our day. They allow us to interact with the world and experience the world through the senses. Move up into the knee now. And so if we have this vessel that allows us to interact with the world, allows us to experience things, to experience love, to experience people, to experience, beautiful foods and sunsets. We can't ignore it. We have to, be grateful for it and give it what it needs to thrive. And this is just one of the many things you can do. Move up now from our knee into our upper leg, the thighs, the hamstrings. Maybe you can pinch your hamstring, massaging the thigh with the palms. If you really want to get into this self-massage, you can get some warm coconut oil and go at it for half an hour or an hour, however long you feel. For the purpose of this video, we'll keep it nice and short. So now from here, just come back to a seated position. We'll start to move into the arms. So I'm going to start in my left hand. So using my right thumb to massage the space in between my left thumb and my left index finger. And that kind of bulky muscle here. I move into the base of my thumb, or the pad of my thumb. I start to massage in there with my right thumb. Now, I like to use the kind of middle section of my thumb. You might like to use the point of your thumb. Just find a little rhythm that works for you. And I move across my hand, go over to the pinky side of my left hand. And then I place my left hand on the floor and I press the right palm into the top of the left hand. And from here I massage out my fingers. So I start with the thumb. I'm just pressing into it with the right thumb, the right index finger. Massaging out my index finger, my middle finger, my ring finger, my pinky finger. Move up into my wrist, massaging the back of my wrist, the underside, the sides. Then I start to just squeeze my way up my forearm. There's a few spots in my forearm that are, inordinarily tight. And I like to just get in there with the thumb. I often find the back side here, just under my elbow, is always intensely tight from all the plank work that we do in our yoga practice. Move into the elbow, and then into my upper arm. Tricep, back side of the arm, bicep on the front side of the arm, and up into the shoulder. I'll move over to my right hand. I'll do the same process. starting between the thumb and the index finger. And you're not really massaging into deep tissues to, get rid of knots or anything like that. This is a loving massage. So whatever pressure works for you. My body is quite soft and it likes a bit more pressure. So my massage might be a little bit more pressured than yours. Maybe you're more so just rubbing your body. So as we move into the base of the thumb, move across to the base of the pinky finger, that outside of the palm. And see if you can find somewhere in your hand that you maybe never felt before. Maybe you didn't know there was a muscle there. Place the right hand on the floor and start to palm the back of the hand. And then into the fingers. We'll start with the pinky finger. Squeezing. Ring finger. I like to give my fingers a good squeeze. Middle finger. Index finger. And you start to get to become accustomed with your body. Those unique little sensations that you feel from an old scar or an old injury. Maybe there's a joint that gives you a bit of trouble. And what you feel when you do this kind of stuff, it's not necessarily good or bad. Move up into the wrist now. It's not necessarily good or bad. It's more so just becoming aware in your body, reconnecting to your body, the sensations within, learning to listen. Move up into the forearm. Maybe squeeze your way up, moving into the more meaty muscles. Really take the time to feel. Feel where there's tension. Maybe push into it a little bit. Massage into your elbow. And then moving up into your upper arm. Front side, bicep side, back side. And into the shoulder. I want you to give yourself a big hug. Start to massage the opposite shoulders with your hands. Move into the backs of the shoulders here. Maybe tracing all the way down the insides of the shoulder blade. Giving yourself a nice tight squeeze. We're just going to move into the neck now. You can move along the base of your neck, along your collarbone. If you're anything like me, this part of your body specifically will hold a lot of tension. So it can feel really nice to dig your thumbs in underneath your collarbones, tracing them all the way to the outside. From the outside, you can trace up the side of the neck, pressing in with the thumbs. Maybe pinching with the fingers, massaging the base of the skull, back of the neck. Move up into your jaw now. I actually do have a jaw under this beard. You'll feel these muscles that are in so many of us tight from constantly clenching, protecting. When you open your mouth, move into your jaw, your underside and your chin, and your cheeks, give them a big rub, and the eyes, and the forehead, and temples. And then just releasing your hands, taking a moment to come back to a seat. And feeling into this new awareness in your body. You have just touched just about your entire body. Feel the residue of that touch, that loving touch. What does it feel like to have paid attention to your body for this short amount of time? So we're going to make our way from this seat into our first Yin Yoga shape for today. So our first shape will be caterpillar. And for this pose, I like to place something underneath my knees. In my case, it's a bolster. In your case, it might be a rolled up towel. It might be a pillow. It doesn't really matter. So you're coming to a seat, legs long in front of us, and your legs can be a little wider, they can be a little narrower, whatever works best for you. I'm going to smooth the fleshy parts of our bum out of the way, and then very slowly beginning to fold all the way forwards. Now you might not get as far down as me. Maybe you do. The important thing is just to come into the shape that works best for you. We're going to stay here for a few minutes. The first part of these shapes is to just adjust and find the shape that works best for you. And the shape that works best for you may not be the shape that works best for me. So you come to your edge, allowing your chin to drop to your chest. And then you become soft. You become still. You breathe deeply. And I'm going to offer you a mantra or an affirmation that you can repeat silently in your mind as you soften into this shape. So the mantra is, I release all that no longer serves me. I release all that no longer serves me. I release all that no longer serves me. If it feels right to you, continue to repeat this. Allowing it to become the single point of your mind's focus. Breathing deeply and slowly as you soften and soften and soften. You'll notice the longer that you stay,
And the more soft your body will become. Your head will drop a little further. Your spine will begin to soften, to release tension. And with each breath you're releasing, I release all that no longer serves me. We'll stay here for another couple of minutes. You may notice that you want to get up and go and do something. Just know that there's nowhere to be. There's nothing to do. You've chosen to take this time out of your day just for you. So be fully here and be fully present. Allow yourself to let go. Let go of what you don't need. You don't need to be carrying it around anymore. Offer it back to the universe. Allow yourself to be soft, to be still. And surrender to this moment. Together we'll take 5 more breaths. Last breath. Now, as you release from this pose, release slower than you've ever moved in your entire life. There is no rush. You can stay if you need to stay. Just come up in slow motion. I like to use my fingers to gently crawl me up. The last thing that comes up will be your head. And when we hold shapes for these extended periods of time, our body becomes very fragile, and we must treat it as such. And treat our body as the most delicate thing that we own. Because truly it is. Take a moment to sit upright with a nice straight spine. feeling the sensations in your body. What do you feel? Where do you feel it? And some gentle rocking side to side. And slowly removing the bolster from underneath your knees. Our next shape will be a child's pose. So moving to all fours from here. Taking your knees nice and wide on your mat. We won't need our bolster for this one. From our child's pose, we're going to move into a lateral stretch. So first, you're going to walk your hands over to the right hand side of your mat. By doing this, you will begin to open up through the left hand side of your body. And they may move past the right hand side of your mat. But as you find your extent, you can take your right hand on top of your left. Maybe you can walk your left hand a little further away from you. You'll notice as you breathe, you can feel your left side ribs expanding, contracting as you exhale. Again, taking time to adjust, and then softening into this shape. Again, for this shape, I'll offer you a new mantra, a new affirmation. Our mantra for this shape is, I am expansive in nature. I am expansive in nature. And I'd like you to silently repeat this in your mind. And recognize that you are continuously expanding your awareness, growing as a person, growing as a spirit, collecting experiences, sensual experiences, learning lessons, gaining knowledge. Part of the ever-expanding universe. And at your most essential form, you are the entirety of the universe. Ever expanding, ever present. And we'll take 5 more breaths here. am expansive in nature. If you find yourself off thinking, just come back to that. And very slowly, I'm going to walk our hands back to center, releasing from this side of the shape. Maybe you take a moment in center, and then walking hands over to the left-hand side of your mat. Opening through the right-hand side of your body. I am expansive in nature. Recognizing the infinite divinity that lies within you. Breathing into that space of expansion. Expanding beyond labels, beyond names and places. Honoring your divinity. And that part of you that is pure love. And coming back to that mantra as you settle into this side of the shape. I am expansive in nature. Allow your breath to be slow and deep. Participating in this moment in a way that is passive and soft. Can you soften your body? Can you soften your need to control or change anything? Be present with what is in your unique field of awareness currently. Present with the breath and with your mantra. I am expansive in nature. And we'll take 5 more breaths here together. Last breath. Slowly, slowly releasing back to center. And letting go of your mantra. There's no rush with any of these movements. And we're going to rebound on our bellies. So you'll very slowly, very gently begin to slide forwards to land on your belly. And you can take your hands down by your sides, your left cheek to the floor, letting your shoulders roll forwards. Your whole body becomes soft. Changing cheeks to the other side. Coming back to center with the chin. Sliding your hands in under your shoulders. Then up to the top of your mat as you lift your chin, your chest, your shoulders off the floor for Sphinx pose. Your elbows will be stacking underneath your shoulders. Your palms flat on the floor. And as you arrive in your Sphinx pose, maybe you shuffle your feet back towards the back of your mat, or the back of the room, to create a little bit more space through the front of your body. If this is a little tender for your lower back, you can place a blanket or a pillow underneath your hips to create some space there. And you're welcome to keep your head up or drop your chin to your chest. Again, just finding the shape that works for your unique body today. And for this shape, our mantra will be, I am worthy of receiving love. I am worthy of receiving love. I am worthy of receiving love. Repeating this mantra silently in your mind. Allowing the mantra to absorb all of your thought. And leaving you present with the sensations in your body. And inhaling love, inhaling light, inhaling joy and happiness. And you
started this practice with the intention of self-love. Now is the time to truly receive that love. Filling yourself up. I know for a lot of people, self-love does not come easy. If it's not coming easy to you right now, the important thing is that you made it here. You made it to your mat. You showed up for yourself. You are worthy of receiving love. I am worthy of receiving love. With each breath, you are receiving love. You're receiving nourishment from the world around you. I am worthy of receiving love. Taking just 3 more breaths here. And again, moving incredibly slowly into a rebound. This time on your back. You're laying flat on the floor. Very slowly, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze, a gentle hug as you rock side to side. And extending your arms wide either side. Letting your knees fall down to the right hand side. Looking over to the left. Landing in a gentle twist. Adjusting in any way you need.
And our mantra for this shape is, I am nourished in all aspects of my life. I am nourished in all aspects of my life. I am nourished in all aspects of my life. Breathing deep into your belly. And allowing yourself to soften into stillness, to become relaxed. I am nourished in all aspects of my life. Final breaths on this side. Keeping your mantra in mind as you slowly move your knees back to center. Knowing that there's no rush. Treating your body gently. And letting your knees fall down to the other side, to the left side, as you look over to the right. Breathing slowly, deeply. I am nourished in all aspects of my life. I am nourished in all aspects of my life. Five more breaths here. letting go of your mantra as you gently move back to center. Knees return to center. Setting up for our final rest, our final rebound, Shavasana. Lengthening your legs, your arms down by your sides, relaxing your body, letting go of the need to do anything, letting go of control, surrendering yourself entirely to this moment. And I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Starting to come back now. Coming back into your body. Breathing a little deeper. Waking up your fingers and your toes. Reanimating. And rolling off into a little ball on your preferred side. Whatever feels right to you. You can rest your head on your arm. Take a moment to give yourself a big hug here. Thank yourself deeply for this practice. Thank yourself for taking this time out of your day just for you to practice self-love. Feel into a deep sense of gratitude for your body. It allows you to interact with and experience the world around you. Each time you step onto your mat, you do this from this place of love for yourself. There's this deep desire to benefit everyone who you come into contact with by doing this work. Make your way slowly up to a seat. And we'll close with a short metta meditation.
I'd like you to sit with a straight spine, closing down your eyes. Metta meditation is a meditation based in loving kindness. Visualize someone that you love deeply. Maybe a family member or a partner. Someone you can love easily. Visualize this person standing in front of you. Repeating these words silently in your mind. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. I love you. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. I love you. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. I love you. Sending this loving mantra to this person you love so dearly. And allowing the image of this person to fade from your awareness. Bringing forth a visualization of someone you feel neutral towards. Maybe someone you don't know well enough to love deeply. Might be a person you notice on the bus every morning. A person in your workplace that you've not taken the time to get to know. A person who serves you your coffee. As you bring up a picture of this person in your mind, wishing them this same mantra. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. I love you. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. I love you. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. I love you. And allowing the image of this person to fade from your awareness. And bringing forth an image of a person whom you struggle to feel love for. Someone maybe you've had some trouble with in the past. Someone who makes you angry or upset. Maybe it's someone who has hurt you deeply. As you create this image in your mind, offering this same mantra of love. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. I love you. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. I love you. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. I love you. Offering this person all of your love, and then letting this image fade away. Finally, visualize yourself as if you were standing in front of yourself. And offering this loving mantra to yourself. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. I love you. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering. I love you. Allowing this image of yourself to fade away now. Bringing your hands to heart center. Bowing your head. Honoring this place within you that is pure awareness. That is beyond thought, beyond duality. This place within you that is pure loving awareness. Love for all of creation. Honoring that space within all beings everywhere. Namaste. I truly hope that you have enjoyed this practice and that you are feeling full of love for yourself and everybody, everything, every moment, every experience. My honest hope is that these practices on this channel fills you up with love and allows you to take that love into everything that you do. So if you got something out of this practice, please share it. Please share it with someone that you think could benefit from it. And I'll see you next week. I don't know what we'll be doing, but I'm sure it's going to be great. Namaste.